Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna make another Minecraft video ever. I need to see the audio quality for this. There's a chance that I might make one more Minecraft video, but other than that, I think I'm done with this journey. It's been 2.5 years. Well, is it almost three? It's been, I think it's roughly like 2.5. It's been 2.5 years since I made my first video on the internal channel, and I've had so much fun making these videos and putting them together and making things, and it seemed like people actually enjoy them. So seeing that happen, I'm really happy about that. But if I make future videos, I don't think it's going to be about Minecraft. Um, okay, where should I start? Where should I start? This is, normally when I record videos, I'm used to talking with the script. This is completely unscripted, and I am terrible at speaking. So pardon that. So yeah, I had not too long ago, like 3 months ago, I had so many plans for this channel. And I'll get into the reason why I'm gonna stop soon, but I had so many plans for this channel. Um, so you might have seen that I made this video. It's titled Minecraft is Getting Boring. And the purpose of the video is kind of like this. So it's been 6 months since I posted the video before that. It's kind of like this redemption video where I get myself back into Minecraft after it starts, and I find like my love for the game again. And then afterward, I would use that video to initiate my next series, which it would be a video series that I can continue for like a year. And that video series is, I already made the first video for the series. That video series is just, it's just learning as many skills in Minecraft as I can within a certain time span. And yeah, and I've already initiated the first video. I already uploaded it, and I think that it didn't get that many views, but I think it turned out really well. And I genuinely think that this series could have gone, like, if I continued, and I executed like the next couple of videos right, it could have probably gone like at least a couple million. I think it could have gone pretty viral. That's not gonna happen anymore. But if but I think that series kind of had a I was I'm still excited for this series, but I guess I'm not gonna continue it. But um where was I going with this? Honestly, if you want to take this series idea, you can. If you're a YouTuber and you want a series to try out, and people have done videos like this before, but for in terms of Minecraft, I don't think it's ever anyone has ever done it as a series. So it could have uh lots of viral potential. And an area of Minecraft that like video of if the video format is a format that's kind of newerish to YouTube. Okay, I am going to cut out so much of this recording probably, or should I keep it in? Um, but yeah, I had a couple videos planned out. The next one was gonna be the next one was gonna be learning to get a world record in Minecraft, and that would be a continuation of, or I'd probably title it "Noob Gets World Record in Minecraft," and that would be a continuation of my that would be a continuation of my Netherite world record video from over a year ago. And I actually already made the intro for that video, but and it's and I was actually like really happy with how that intro turned out. Unfortunately, not gonna be making that video, but I'll probably make turn the intro into an unlisted video and put that link in the description or something because I was pretty happy with how that intro turned out. And also for I made another intro for a video afterward too, which I was also pretty happy with. It was like an early draft of the intro, but I was happy with the idea. Um, but afterward, what I'll do is things like learning PvP in 7 days, learning to speedrun Minecraft in 7 days, redstone, building, all that stuff. So those were my future plans for the channel, and I I was planning on continuing that for about a year, and then making this video titled and making this video at the end of the year titled deleting my Minecraft account in 24 hours, and then I'd make a video of the last like 24 hours, um, the last like 24 hours spending Minecraft to see what I would what I would try what I would do with the remaining time, and it would be an inspiration from one of this video titled by or one of these videos made by Nicholas this this YouTuber named Nicholas Crystal, and it was this really good video that where it's like, what if you had 7 days left to live and like living life as if that was the case, and I'd try and like recreate that something like that in Minecraft, but then I'd actually be deleting my account. Well, I don't know if you could delete your Minecraft account, but yeah. Um, if I make another Minecraft video, it'd probably be that, and where I could do like one last playing session of Minecraft. I'm not too sure whether I'm going to do that yet. And now to get to the reason for this. Okay. One of the reasons is I guess it started out in the summer of last year where I went to a summer camp. It was a week long and I was staying there, and there was absolutely no there's like no like phones or modern technology or stuff. Um like I didn't have my phone with me. Um I obviously couldn't play Minecraft during that time span. And while I originally thought that I'd be missing out on so much, I think it was probably one of my best weeks that I've had in the last like 5 years at least. probably like top 10 weeks in the last 5 years. And the reason for that is because I don't know if I should make this video. Um, the reason for that is because so best week is like a really unspecific term. So I'm trying to think why I thought it was one of the best weeks that I've had. Um, and the reason for that is because I think I genuinely felt like a kid for the first time in a while. So I'm 16 right now, and or I was 15 at that time. And okay, what is it? What is that? What does that thing that I said mean? Well, when you're really young, the world is new to you, and it feels like every day is its own journey. And everything you see, it's absorbing so much information, it's learning. There's, and with that comes a curiosity. Like, it's this desire to learn, desire to understand the world around you, to which leads you into growing up. Okay, I took a quick breather from recording and I'm back. So, as I said earlier, I that was probably one of the maybe top 10 weeks or top one of the best weeks in like the past five 5 years of my life or something like that. And I experienced something relatively similar, which was in February of 2023, so just 2 months ago. I went on this 1 week um, abstinence from social media and basically like 90% of the internet. And I actually had time to go out in nature and explore. I think that week also makes it to one of the top 10 weeks, one of the top 10 weeks in my life. Those 2 weeks where I had something similar, both weeks where I'm avoiding like these technologies that that suck you into them and I thought I was gonna miss out on so much, but I wasn't really missing out on much. It was I think there is some concerns, like thing that I was concerned about, like cutting out watching YouTube playing Minecraft. Um, wasn't too hard, but I think the hardest part was maybe not using Discord because I have a lot of because I have online friendships through Discord, so I think that was the hardest part. But other than that, those 2 weeks, I as I said earlier, I I felt like a kid for the first time in so long. And by that I mean uh, like having that curiosity by the second, appreciating this world as if it were new to me, appreciating the world around me. And I'm wondering why I didn't have that in the weeks where I didn't do things like that. Why I didn't have that in the past. And one of the reasons is um, probably busyness, because school can take a lot of time, and also personal projects can take a lot of time, and getting lost in tasks. But I think the main thing that the main cause was social media, and a lot of these sources of instant dopamine too, not just social media, but also video games. Because if you get this instant gratification from from consuming from consuming YouTube shorts for, I don't know, like 3 hours straight, or TikTok for 3 hours straight, then why would you ever decide to like go outside and like and explore? Well, maybe that's extreme saying that, but why would you ever? It's kind of extreme. It would be a million. It would make making the decision to appreciate, like, just appreciate the world around you and learn about it, have that curiosity in every second of your life. It would make that a million times more difficult. Because if because why would you do that when you could choose to get immediate um that immediate gratification instead of having a slight instead of having a slight challenge to that gratification, but still getting it anyways. And maybe this is like different for other people, but for me, I found it really difficult to do that when I used to con- well, not consume, but when I used to like watch like YouTube shorts for 3 hours a day. There's actually a couple months ago I used to do that, and now I'm looking back, that was a super unhealthy habit. But it also applies for Minecraft too. I don't think it was as bad for Minecraft as it was for my unhealthy YouTube Shorts habit that I had like 5 months ago. But I think it's still having the same downside, even if it's not as extreme. So for the past couple of months, I've been trying to reduce like my usage of social media, and I recently decided that I'm gonna go all into this. And and okay, there's gonna be another reason for going all in, but I'll talk about that later. I decided that I'm gonna go all in on a dopamine detox for maybe a couple of years, see how it goes. Maybe a lot longer than a couple of years. And I'm going to, so I'm going to delete my Instagram and Discord accounts. And as I said, not using Discord was the hardest part. But what I'm trying to do right now is figure out how to keep in touch with people that I've met through Discord, like that, through things like messages and stuff. So I'm gonna delete my Discord account, delete my Instagram account. I'm not gonna delete my YouTube account because, um, well, first of all, first of all, I have like 5 YouTube accounts, so I can't keep track of them all. Second of all, if I deleted my YouTube account, it probably wouldn't do much because you can use it signed out. And third of all, uh, I want my videos to be up. I want it still to be possible to watch, and I want it to be and like so yeah, you can still watch them if you want. I want them to be still up. I don't want to delete that work that I've put into my channel for the past 2.5 years. I would kind of be painful for me if I did that and deleted that effort. But currently, I'm only subscribed to like 3 channels, and what I'm doing, or no, I'm subscribed to like 7 channels or 5 channels, or I might unsubscribe from some even more. I'll still figure that out. But what I'm doing right now for YouTube is only only like watching content from the channels that I think are really, really, really valuable for me. And a lot of those channels are like podcasty. So they're these so like 2 hour long videos instead of like these really short uh videos that give you that dopamine gratification. It's these like 2 hour podcasty things that go to like a lot of depth and a lot of on the topic. And I think that they're like really valuable to watch still. So I don't think it would be right to get rid of like consuming it if it's like really, really, really valuable. But currently I'm only subscribed to like 7 channels. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna only let myself watch those channels, as well as when I'm doing research for things like school and like my personal projects, such as my programming projects or YouTube projects. Okay, I said programming projects. One of the reasons I'm doing this is because I've started making an app, and I want to hyper focus on the progression of this app. I'm not too sure if I should say the details yet. Well, I guess I should. Whatever. Um, so basically, the idea is so the idea it's gonna be this like kind of like this combination between Desmos, Blender, and Final Cut Pro in order to make mathematical animations and simulations. There's going to be a bunch of features you could use to present your ideas and like create videos off of that. And I'm going to use, and while making this app, I'm going to use it to make my future videos and And I'll go into what like the type of future videos I'll make, and those future videos will indirectly promote the app before it releases. So I guess that's an idea over there. My goal is to release it by March of March of next year. And I think the progress so far has been pretty good. But I think if I do this, or I don't play video games anymore, like or consume YouTube videos unless they're really, really, really like valuable for me, then not only do I free up the time, but also the mental energy to to do this. And I also think that I'm gonna have more like fun working on the project if I'm not focusing on these immediate sources of dopamine, but rather these like working on a long-term project, like rather than the gratification from that instead of the immediate one. And and way too much for this recording. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna cut out, how much I'm gonna keep in. I want to be authentic, and my authentic self is someone who's not so good at speaking. So I might keep that in for the authenticity. What was I just talking about? Um, yeah. So I want to hyper focus on working on this app, but also, um, but also, improving like my own personal mental health too. So I have like time to actually just be curious about the world around me. Just observe and go on hikes and that stuff. Because as I said, that kind of that kind of makes me like feel like a kid again. All right, so for working on this programming project and also my other goals such as school. There's also my fitness goal since I started weightlifting like 6 months ago, and I want to make, and I think that doing this is gonna speed up my progress. But also for that mental health benefit that I was talking about earlier. So, and more about that mental health benefit is I was watching this podcast the other day. I think the podcast is called like Diary of CEO or something. And it was, and one of the things they were talking about is how there's this trend was as when you get older, time seems to go by a lot faster. And one of the reasons for that is because once you get, is that like if you, when you're, the older you get, you tend to get like more lost in tasks such as like work and stuff. And when you get used to it, when you get used to doing the same thing for so long, when your brain tries to conserve its energy, it goes on autopilot since it gets so used to doing that. When it goes on autopilot, I feel like it's going so fast. And now I'm thinking, where have the last, this is probably part of partly because of COVID-19, but where have the last 3 years gone? I'm it feels like 2020 was not too long ago, and I think it might feel the same way for a lot of you. Where have the last 3 years gone? Um, yeah, 2020 was like a week ago, even though it was not. It was 3 years ago. I think this will like slightly help with not being on that autopilot mode all the time, and and that's gonna make go back to making each day feel like an entire journey rather than a repetition of itself. Okay, about the videos that I'm gonna make for the future, about my future plans for YouTube. Currently, my favorite part about YouTube, like by the time I made my past couple of videos, 100% my favorite part was video editing, and recording actually felt like kind of a burden. I kind of enjoyed it, but it kind of felt like a burden. I was like about it. I didn't look forward to it really. But video editing, I always look forward to. I will look forward to it. It's such a I feel like when I do it, I put a lot of my like creativity into it. I feel like I could explore a lot with it. So I really enjoy doing video editing and telling stories through it. Um, and I still have like so much more to learn when it comes to video editing. So I still want to make videos. I don't think I'm done with that yet. But they're not going to be Minecraft videos. Since, as I said, I'm not going to be playing Minecraft anymore. But if I'm not a Minecrafter anymore, what I am is a math enthusiast, a programmer, and a video editor. I'm gonna use this channel to combine these three things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be making these like 2 hour long podcasty, like as I was talking about earlier with the type of content that I watch now, it usually is ends up being these like 2 hour long podcast videos that that I think end up being like really, really helpful to watch. So I kind of want to do something like that. But what I'm going to do is these 2 hour long full um full guides to entire math subjects or computer science things. Well, I'll share one example. Computer graphics in computer graphics in Java, a full guide. Um, and it'll be like this, I don't know, 2 hour long video, and there'd be a bunch of different sections. The last section would probably be ending up, or the first section would probably be in like creating an individual frame, and then there'd be one on creating shapes and stuff, and then eventually it'd be on having multiple layers of frames, having repetitions, and then eventually it'd probably lead into 3D graphics or something. And there'd also probably lead into a little bit of interactivity. And I'm excited to make these videos. I probably won't, because one of the things I want to do is use these videos to use these was is make is use my app to help make these videos, and then in turn use these videos to help promote my app before its release. So it would be these two things, they mesh together. And so once I make like more progress in like the programming development, I'm gonna like, start this YouTube journey again. Probably in the summer, I think. But yeah, that's the plan. And I think that's it for this video. I'm excited to make this app, and I'm excited to make these videos in the future. And I'm excited to go on this dopamine detox mode. Go on it again. But this time, instead of just like 1 week at a time, for a basically permanent lifestyle. So yeah, that's it. And I and if you want to see, so unfortunately, yeah, I'm not gonna make micro videos anymore. But if you want to see a video I made this a while ago on as an experiment. I made another channel, and the video is learning to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded in like, I think it took 5 days to do it, and well, okay, my bad for giving a spoiler on the video. Okay, yeah, I ended up getting one blindfolded solve. I already spoiled it, so maybe I'll spoil it more. But if you want, you could watch that video, and I'll link it here. It's gonna be, and it's kind of similar to my current video style, and um, it was more of an experiment to like my more recent video styles. So yeah, if you want to watch that, here it is. Or I don't know, here. I don't know which way I'm gonna put it, or here. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Goodbye.